Sang-yeon, a man in debt who runs a laundry, and Dong-soo, a man who grew up in a nursery school that's now working at a baby box, secretly take a baby from the baby box on a rainy night. However, the mother, So-young, unexpectedly returns for the baby, Woo-sung, the next day. When So-young tries to report the baby to the police, the two men candidly confess to So-young that they took the baby with the excuse that it was in order to find the right people to raise Woo-sung well. Somewhat still uncertain, So-young decides to join Sang-yeon and Dong-soo on the journey to find Woo-sung's new parents. Meanwhile, Detective Soo-jin and Detective Lee, who were watching the whole process, try to catch the men red-handedly. The unexpected and special journey that began with the baby box begins. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Kang movie review by EonTalk. I'm your host Ian, and today we'll be going over the recently released drama film, Broker. But before getting into the review, I'd just like to say that I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions of the movie from here on out. Therefore, there may be minor spoilers or parts about the movie that you may not want to hear before watching yourself. I'm going to keep spoilers to a minimum, but please be aware of this. Directed by Koreeda Hirokazu, who also directed Shoplifters and Like Father Like Son, Broker saw immense interest both domestically and globally, with it being officially selected for one of the top film festivals in the world, Cannes. It even had a 12-minute long standing ovation at the event, and I must say, Broker had one of the best cast lineups of K-movies released thus far this year, starring Song Kang-ho, Kang Dong-won, Bae Do-na, Lee Ji-eun aka IU, and Lee Ju-young. And in fact, Song Kang-ho received the Best Actor award for his performance in this film at Cannes. I'll get more into his and the other actors' performances later in the review, but before getting into it, I'd first like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you're looking to access more Korean movies but don't know where to find them, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN and accessing more Korean content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo-restrictions, meaning you can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean servers, such as the Korean Netflix. If you would like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/EonTalk and get 49% off an annual plan, plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. Okay, let's now take a look at what I found to be the good parts about the film. First, I must mention the incredible cast Broker had. The film had amazing casting and each fit the role so well. Absolutely great acting by everyone, from the legend himself Song Kang-ho to even the baby role of Woo-sung. As I mentioned earlier, Song Kang-ho won Best Actor at Cannes Film Festival with his role in Broker, and he and the director had a lot of communication to overcome the language barrier director Koreeda Hirokazu had with Korean, since he's Japanese. Apparently, Song Kang-ho played a crucial part in helping the director understand the Korean culture, language, and just the mannerisms required for the film. Also, IU's quote-unquote hard acting was really good, and there was something very cute about it. Her cussing was supposed to be hard and intimidating, which it was to a certain extent, but really cute as well. This was her first feature film as a lead actress following an indie film, and having already making a name for herself in the K-drama scene, as well as, of course, the K-pop scene. Furthermore, the baby character of Woo-sung was absolutely adorable. Obviously, the baby wasn't acting, but it was almost as if he was. There were many very cute moments and perfect timing, such as his yawning, that made it seem as if he knew what he had to do and was acting. Also, the minor roles/cameo appearances were pretty eye-catching as well, having appearances of actors such as Song Se-byuk, Kim Sun-young, Lee Dong-hee, and Park Hae-jun. And going beyond the actors, the movie had a very unique tone to it. It oddly justifies the serious crime of selling children. It somehow humanizes this, and of course this isn't a light issue, but shows the real side to it. It kind of reminded me of the film Voice of Silence, which also oddly justified the serious crime of kidnapping. Moreover, I noticed several symbolisms throughout the film, a few of which are rain, elevations such as stairs and going up and downhill, and most prominently, light and darkness. This last one stood out the most to me. What I took away from the difference in sudden brightness changes were that it symbolized the ups and downs, the roller coaster of life. As the movie reflects, life isn't a singular, linear line, but there are sudden shifts and turns. Just when you think everything is going well, something pops up. Or the other way around as well, where you feel like there's no escape, but there always is. You just don't know what to expect, and I feel like that was reflected in the sudden brightness following a dark scene. Like in the movie, there were blaringly bright scenes following a dark one, so bright that it actually hurt the eyes. Okay, now that we take a look at the good parts about Broker, let's now move along to what I found to be the bad parts about the film. I'm not gonna lie, there were some forced emotion that was begging you to cry. It wasn't too bad, but it was evident, and if you know me, I'm not a fan of tearjerkers. Maybe my expectations were too high, but I think the film will definitely be divided, with people who enjoy more artistic, artsy, and symbolic movies enjoying Broker more than those that don't. Also, there were some unanswered questions, such as why IU left the baby on the ground and not in the baby box, that had me confused. There were a few of these confusing moments that were left unanswered, even till the conclusion. And speaking of the conclusion, I was wanting a little more at the end, and expecting somewhat of a twist or reveal, but there wasn't one. Ultimately, the ending was a little unfortunate in my opinion. All in all, Broker was a calm and soothing movie. It was heartwarming and had lots of cute moments, especially with the baby, such as his eyebrows. And I think it's safe to say that you'll find yourself smiling when watching the film. I also very much enjoyed how the movie and the narrative shifts and changes depending on which character's point of view you are seeing from. Very good character and story development. I'll give Broker a ticket price value of $12. And that concludes today's review on Broker. Thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I hope this review has given you some insight into the film. If you've seen or are planning to watch the movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the film, so please leave a comment or join the EonTalk Telegram group and we can discuss over there. If you would like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions to get 49% off an annual plan. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like more video movie reviews. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.